everyone, thanks for joining us. I am Martin Caballero, the managing editor at BevNET.com, and here we are in Philadelphia for 2022 edition of Natural Products Expo East. I'm here, there's lots of coconut water around me. That must mean that I'm with Ben Mann, the CEO of Harmless Harvest. Ben, it's great to see you.
It's awesome to see you too.
It's always a pleasure to catch up, but I think we should preface a little bit. Most people probably know Harmless Harvest as a coconut water brand. At least it started that way. Tell us a little bit about how you guys have developed some of the other products that you're making based around coconut.
Definitely. People really know us for the coconut water, and I joined 4.5 years ago, and one of the things that struck me is we harvest this great coconut, the Nam Hom coconut out of Thailand, and 99% of our business was coconut water, but there was this coconut meat inside there, and there was a real opportunity to leverage that meat. Not only from a financial standpoint into new products and new occasions, but also from an environment standpoint. We felt that there was a real opportunity to use the entire coconut. So zero waste became our mantra, and ever since then, that has really driven our innovation strategy.
Well, you know, coconut water, people associate that with natural, healthy hydration. How have you sort of built a different kind of story for the benefits that coconut has in a product like a smoothie or a yogurt? How do you sort of explain that to consumers?
Yeah, so obviously the coconut water is known for its electrolytes, so it's nature's hydration, and that is a great basis. And so when we make our smoothies, you still get the benefits of the electrolytes and the coconut water, because that's in there, but then you also get the coconut meat. So we have a range of smoothies that has the coconut meat and the coconut water from essentially about one coconut. And you get the MCTs that comes with the coconut meat, as well as the fiber. So you're eating the entire inside of the coconut in that coconut smoothie.
And the idea is kind of sort of extend and create multiple occasions for people to have coconut water during the day. So it's not just that refreshment, rehydration, there's multiple ways to use it throughout the day, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So hydration is obviously the core of this business, but we really see opportunity in other need states. So whether it's just adding, doing flavors on our core coconut water, which gives new occasions, adds variety for consumers, to, launching our pulp. So we have coconut water with pulp and without pulp. Some people really like pulp. In fact, we have a lot of consumers, that was like one of our top requests, is like, can you launch it with pulp? We would have people who would buy Harmless Harvest and every once in a while buy something else because they really wanted the pulp. So that was a very simple thing for us to do. But when you get to smoothie, that's a very different need state. It becomes more of that mid-afternoon snack, right? Or part of your breakfast versus having it be a moment of hydration.
So let's talk about one of the new products that you have. I was looking at the vanilla Harmless Harvest yogurt. Tell us a little bit about, it makes sense as an extension, but how has that line been performing and what is sort of informing your decisions about where you take it next?
Yeah, in the beginning, we felt that there was a real opportunity in plant-based yogurt. We felt that there were some decent yogurts out there, but there were none that were truly spectacular. And we have this coconut meat that is amazing and lends itself to using it in yogurt. So when you think about yogurt, most yogurt is actually made by taking pre-pasteurized liquids like cow's milk, almond milk, whatever it may be, adding a bunch of gums and stabilizers to give it its body. What we do is we take the freshly scooped coconut meat, we puree that, culture it, add a little bit of water, and voila, there is your yogurt. A very simple yogurt that uses the rest of the coconut. So yes, we have the plain, vanilla, various flavors. They're doing really well. So they're in the top third from a velocity standpoint, and buyers have been exceptionally happy with us.
Another couple of new innovations I know was coffee and yerba mate coconut water. Really exciting. Different use occasion, different type of product. Just tell us a little bit about the thinking behind that.
Yeah, so when you think about coffee and that more energy need state, often it's a diuretic, and we like the idea of having the coconut water that has that natural hydrating principles to it. What's great about this is, again, to your point, it's another need state. So we know kind of after lunch, there's often this kind of little after lunch pick-me-up for the rest of the day, and that it really serves well in that occasion. And when you compare it to other coffees on the market or other teas on the market, there's no added sugar in this. And so you get the sweetness and the hydration from the coconut water, and then you get the coffee or the yerba mate, obviously, from a caffeine standpoint. So we're testing it right now in 3 regions of Whole Foods, and it's off to a great start.
In terms of building the audience for your coconut waters, I mean, that's a mature category at this point. Where are you seeing consumers come in from? Or are you seeing consumers sort of stick around for a long time? Or are they still coming from other segments and trading into the coconut water category?
Yeah, for harmless and perishable coconut water, it is a growing segment. And we think that there's a lot of opportunity, both in just core coconut water, but then also the different occasions and need states. So if you look at who drinks our coconut water, it's often people who are drinking kombucha or pressed juices. We also do get some people, who had been drinking shelf-stable coconut water. They try harmless, and then they keep drinking harmless. What we see is we have incredible loyalty rates. Once people try the product, they taste how great it is, and people often use the words like, it tastes like it just came out of the coconut. Any other coconut water I have doesn't taste like it just came out of the coconut. And so we get really strong loyalty. So for us, it's about opening up and meeting new consumers, getting new consumers to try our coconut water. We see a lot of growth. We have low household penetration, but deep loyalty. So that's a marketer's dream.
Well, the product is refrigerated. That sort of purity is a big component of the brand. How do you guys work as a premium product in this sort of inflationary environment where people are getting squeezed a little bit more at the grocery store? How have you guys sort of approached that?
We pride ourselves. We've, through this, it has been tough on everybody, us included. Certainly global freight has been tough, inflation across, any kind of transportation, as well as, any materials coming in. But one of the things that we've been doing for years is just this continuous improvement mindset and this mindset of constantly finding ways to save and be more and more efficient. So we've been able to offset the inflation with just being really aggressive on driving efficiency and keeping things efficient. We are a super premium product, and we want to, we don't want to charge more money. We actually want to, hold our prices and find ways to be more efficient so that consumers can still enjoy our products.
Another thing is, coconut water is having a little bit of a moment with cocktails in particular. We've seen, some RTD activity in that segment. Have you guys noticed a pickup specifically related to that? And is a potential RTD product even on your radar as a dream?
Yes, we've definitely noticed. We've tasted a lot of those products, and there's some great products out there. I would never say never, and we certainly mix it and make our own cocktails with it. I know there are tons of examples on Instagram, but not immediate. There's nothing in the very near future.
Gotcha. Also wanted to ask too about the conversion over to totally recycled rPET, 100% that you guys made, I think, a year or so ago. Certainly a challenge that's very difficult and one that I think a lot of people in the beverage industry are conscious of. Any insight on just sort of how you guys were able to do it, or sort of, how people can begin to sort of set that process in motion?
Yeah, it was not an easy task because we were the first company out of Thailand to actually do an rPET product. In fact, in the domestic market, it was illegal to do that type of product. So we had to do some work, and it was from a technical standpoint, it was difficult because we blow our own bottles. And so that didn't deter us. I would say, as if I were giving advice, we went out for the first half a year or a year at 30% rPET. And sometimes, internally we discussed it, and some said it's not enough. Why even bother? But my philosophy is you got to put one foot in front of the other, and you have to start doing. You have to start trying. Yes, 30% is not enough, but it's not the end destination. 100% was our mandate and what we were going for, but we were willing to take at least one step in the right direction. That gave us some learnings, and then we were able to figure it out and how to do it effectively at 100%.
Well, Ben, hopefully more beverage companies follow that example, and it was great catching up with you. So I hope you have a good rest of the show, and we'll do it again soon.
Thanks. It was great to see you.